Hi, this is Gizmo First, and this is my 100th vid.
This time next year, we'll be millionaires.
I know what you're thinking, and you probably wouldn't be wrong, that 100 videos and sitting pretty at 600 subs would probably be disappointing, but it's not the case. You see, there are things that outweigh success, as most people would gauge it, and that is life lessons.
Would you like a lesson, sir?
So here I am as a lowly 600 sub YouTuber sharing some hard-earned wisdom and 5 things I've learned from my trip on YouTube. Number 5, watch your own vids often. This might seem overly narcissistic. You're simply the best! But the reasoning behind this is simple. You want to get better at what you do, and there is no way to gauge your progress, which is quite as good as watching your own material a few times from various points in your journey. You'll get a good idea about where you have improved, be it editing, sound quality, pacing, sound, or just plain being interesting. This is something that is vital. Number 4, it ain't that easy.
I'm too old for this shit.
The dream is to make a couple of vids, have them go viral, and live like kings forever, right?
Wrong.
For most people anyway. During America's golden age, people flocked to the land of opportunity to seek their fortune, and while it happened for some, for a large number still, it didn't right away, if at all. I've been lucky enough to meet people on the way that have encouraged me when I'm down and given reality checks where necessary. Thanks, guys. For most of us, it'll be a marathon, not a sprint, so tame your expectations accordingly. Number 3, the YouTube algorithm is a fickle swine.
But there's way too much information to decode the matrix.
You'll find lots of videos nowadays teaching you how to beat the YouTube algorithm. You might as well find videos on how to beat the house at casino. You'll always hear tales of things that people have implemented to amazing results, but the reality is it's extremely unstable and unpredictable. Much like real life show business, it's more about who you know than what you know how to do. I'm told that after 1,000 subs it becomes easier as you start being recommended by YouTube, but I know people in the 1,000 zone that have it just as hard as I am having at the moment of growing their channel, so I don't try. Number 2, YouTube is not your friend.
Does this mean we're not friends anymore? If I thought you weren't my friend, I just don't think I could bear it.
To be clear, I have made some great buddies on YouTube. Every person who has come along, taken part in discussions, and generally been respectful of others and myself are always welcome, whether they like, agree, or subscribe to my stuff or not. But there are always this few that have to ruin it for everyone. Most of the time, it'll be someone you've ticked off in a game or that didn't agree with a throwaway line you mentioned in a film. But they are like bulldogs with a bone. The thing to remember, and I have learned this the hard way, is that they don't have a life outside of the web, and they get their kicks by ruining other people's day.
Hasta la vista, baby.
So the best thing to do is to be polite but firm and make it clear that your day is not going to be ruined by some whiny, miserable, degenerate troll who has such a low self-esteem that they have to bring others lower just to feel they're equal. Let it roll like water off a duck's back and you will come out on top. Just keep doing what you're doing. Number 1, people don't want you to succeed.
I hope you die.
I know this seems extremely negative, but the plain fact of the matter is, if you haven't noticed by now, people on the net aren't too friendly as a rule. It's full of people who would rather see you crash and burn than ride high and victorious. While it's a struggle to find people who wish you well and who you would wish well in return, it's an effort worth taking. That being said, when you try to make your channel attractive and your videos the kind of films people want to click on, don't be surprised when you find yourself under fire for creating apparent clickbait. Most people don't know what the term means, but they are happy to fire away with it 10 times a day. Don't let that put you off experimenting with your content, titles, thumbnails, negative versus positivity in your videos. At the end of the day, it's your channel and you have to have fun making your content. Like anything in life, it's fun until it's not, so keep it as fresh for yourself as you can and hope that one day you will attract the same type of people as you and create a small community where everybody feels fulfilled. It's the dream, and like any dream, it's a long road and it's hard to fulfill. This is Gizmo First. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this road of 100 videos. Click the like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you later.